Van Gogh. Who was he? Well, we'll find out. What I'm trying to do is to faithfully imitate on canvas what I see before me, but rather to use color in the most arbitrary way to express myself better.
No, she doesn't love me.
Quoted by Van Gogh. Although Van Gogh is one of today's most renowned artists, his own depression from lack of love contributed to his own unhappiness. However, Van Gogh started drifting away from his use of inefficient proportions and non-dynamic colors. As he became acquainted with several impressionists, the influence of lighter art techniques let him express his soul onto paintings more vivid. Earlier paintings, Van Gogh's acquaintance with the lower classes of the 19th century made him aware of the violence that threatened the natural morale of a society. In one of Van Gogh's early sketches, Van Gogh paints fishermen with Sylvester to display gloomy feelings that allude to the violence in other men. Van Gogh paints the fisherman's face with grim expressions and poor shape in order to emphasize the fisherman's feeling of despair and indignity. If ever I came to believe seriously that I was being a nuisance or a burden to you at those at home, so that it would be better if I were not there at all. Van Gogh wrote this to his brother Theo in a sad tone, in order to depict his self-destructive depression that contributed to the weakening of his own mentality. Similar to the working classes, corporal, Van Gogh often uses nature as a symbol in many of his paintings. However, the essences that his beautiful flowers and trees bring do not exactly interpret reality. In Van Gogh's, wheat field with cypresses, he illustrates the simplistic nature of simple trees, blue hills, cornfields, and a cloudy sky, in order to create a harmonized feeling of peaceful euphoria that is often overlooked by a stormy turbulence. In a more vivid painting, his 12 sunflowers in a vase are painted with rich gold complexions for the flowers, in order to symbolize beauty and truth. However, in truth, the flowers are actually weak and dying. Van Gogh starts to portray a sense of hopelessness in order to express his exaggerated sympathy for the lower classes of the industrial life. In Van Gogh's Angelus, he portrays a sense of hopelessness and sadness by emphasizing the horrid conditions of peasants who are condemned to their doom. Thank you for joining us on looking through the beautiful paintings of Van Gogh.